to change him now. Too old to learn new tricks. He had his chance a while ago, but never made it stick. And I never heard him play in the Rua room. I saw him on the street, a hat placed at his feet. He sang a song he wrote that day, the people went their way. And I never heard his song in the Rua room. Another time, another place, a different name, another face. Ooh, he got stuck inside a cloud, just himself cried out loud. Ooh.
Too soon to give up now, too young to call it quits. If I could have my way with him, I'd find a shoe that fits, and I
Would make him play in the Rua room. Another time, another place, a different name, another face. Ooh, he got stuck inside a cloud, just himself crying out loud. Ooh. In the Rua room, somewhere around noon, all the flowers bloom. In the Rua room.
Yes, good evening, lovers of songs, lovers of songwriters. 6 years of songs from the Rua Room tonight. A little celebratory live stream. Hopefully we're loud and clear in YouTube land. Let me know if I forgot to unmute myself, which could happen. It could happen. Some great chatters coming in, folks, and opening up the show tonight. Somewhat of a theme tune that happened years ago. Nils de Caster and Sarah de Smith came in the early days of Ghent and recorded a song and surprised me with that little tune called Too Old to Learn New Tricks. Maybe it was dedicated to me, I don't know, but that's what we opened with tonight. I hope you're all fine and well on this Saturday evening, the 7th of September, as we leave summer behind and head into the autumn time. And I'm putting on my glasses here to see who's in the chat. Yes. Good. Songs from the Rua Room is the channel, folks, dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. Always has been, always will be. And it is great to have you here. Whether you're watching live, fair play to you, or watching the replay, fair play to you. We almost made it to 3,000 subscribers, folks. I thought I'd make it for the anniversary edition. But not to worry, we're nearly there. So if you haven't done so already, will you please hit the old subscribe button for me, folks, and give the video a big thumbs up tonight. Let's YouTube know that we mean business over here. If you wouldn't mind, that would be fantastic. I got a little bit of business out of the way first before I say hello to the great people in the live chat. I'll just remind you that if you do want to support the channel, there is a little PayPal link flying around there in the information section, and links to all the guests and musicians that will be on the show tonight will be down there as well. I didn't advertise any names. It's all a big surprise as to who I'm going to be talking to tonight. Probably a surprise for myself as well, but we'll see what happens. I know there's a couple of great people in the green room already waiting around. I can see you down there, and it's lovely to see you. But yeah, another way to support the channel, folks, is to become a YouTube channel member. You can become a member of Rule Room Royalty. You can become a channel member if you want to join up there for $4.99 a month. Feel free. Never expected and greatly appreciated. You can do that. I know I've got 4 fantastic channel members at the moment, and I give them a shout out there. We have Chris from Germany. We have Ypsilon, aka Eve, my friend here from Marscott, my friend Reba Jack, and my other friend Stephen, the Good Mojo. That sounds like Chris is not my friend. He is indeed as well. 4 great friends, 4 great channel members, and welcome to each and every one of you. And as I said, if you want to do that, feel free to do so. Watching the videos is also a great thing, and thank you all for doing that. Much appreciated, I really do. So let's say hello quickly to a couple of great people. Of course, I said hello to Chris. Chris is over there from Germany. He's with us on Monday, all going to plan. He'll be in Bonny, Belgium, and looking forward to seeing you soon, Chris. And of course, Stephen, the Good Mojo. I see the mighty Reba Jack. Very nice. The Filthy Alley page, whoever you may be, great to have you here. Reba Jack says loud and clear. Phil Hogg, of course, he knows who Filthy Alley is, and he's saying hello, of course, to Claudia as well. Phil Hogg is gonna drop in and chat to us later on. Claudia from Berlin, guten Abend, great to have you here for the anniversary show. And great to have all of you here. If I missed anybody, my apologies in the live chat. But as I said, drop in if you feel like it. Come say hello. Let us know where you are, what you're doing. I will be celebrating this side with a couple of these Belgian friends of mine as well. And we'll see how that goes. Remind me if I don't unmute myself, folks. It's not Westmalle, by the way. It's Omer tonight. Yeah, fantastic. Who else is dropping in there? Yes, you heard a rumor I might sing tonight, says Phil. I might need a few more of those before that happens. Great to see you. Private chat, yeah. For those of you, if you found the private chat there, if you're in backstage, nicey. So I'm going to start off and just mention our dear buddy Davo Grin. Davo is a great friend of mine, great supporter of the channel, great friend to me and to you and a lot of us out there in the world. And some of you heard, I put a post up there on social media not too long ago. I was talking to his ma, and decided to put up a little post, a public post. He suffered a brain aneurysm, unfortunately, back in June, folks. And the good news is he's doing really, really well. He's plowing through and pulling through, and he's down there in France, close to Lyon. And I want to start off tonight's show by sending lots of love and good health and well wishes to Davo Grin. He not too long ago he brought out a beautiful video called "Honor the Gangani," and I thought I'd give that a spin. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, it's called "Honor the Gangani." I love this track of Davo, and I'm very lucky tonight that after this song we have the one and only Anrin, Davo's Mammy. She's in County Clare, and we're going to have a quick word with her to get the full lowdown. And so here he is, the great Davo Grin, Honor the Gangani.
From India to Ireland, the tribe does roam, their nomadic ways enduring as they travel far from home. Their culture intertwined with the Celts and the Gauls too, as they travel through the lands, their traditions they stay true. So let's honour the Gangani for their culture rich and deep, as they travel on their journey with their songs and stories to keep. Let's honour the Gangani for their culture rich and deep, as they travel on their journey with their songs and stories to keep. Mythology and music they share along the way, as they move from place to place. Their bond it will always stay. The first Druids, they say, were born of Gangani blood, and their wisdom and their knowledge, it still lives on in each of us. So let's honour the Gangani for their culture rich and deep, as they travel on their journey with their songs and stories to keep. So let's honour the Gangani for their culture rich and deep, as they travel on their journey with their songs and stories to keep. So let's honour the Gangani for their culture rich and deep, as they travel on their journey with their songs and stories to keep.
Now, honour the Gangani and honour Davog Grin. Lots of great comments coming in there for the bold Davog. Lovely songs to catch you. And a round of applause there from Reba Jack. Beautiful, fantastic voice, says Phil Hogg. Well sung, Davog. Thanks for all the lovely comments, dear people. Without further ado, I'm going to invite his mummy. Anne Ryn is in the house over in County Clare, all going to plan. There she is. Well, good evening to you.
Hi, Dahi.
Hi, Anne. Do I
much.
see that? You're very welcome. Sorry, I'm talking over you. I just had I think I see Davog Senior there hiding in the background too. Hello, sir. Welcome to Belgium.
Welcome to Belgium. Yeah,
lovely to see you. Anne, how are you doing? That's your darling boy had a bad old a bit of bad luck there.
I'll tell you what, Dahi, the most challenging days of our life.
Yeah.
Of our lives. It's really knocked us for six. But I'm really happy to tell you, I actually saw him today.
Oh, that's
saw
good.
him online today. His daughter sent a message, rang Anya, our daughter who lives close by, and she came running in, Ma, you'll never guess who's here, with the phone. And there he was. And I burst into floods of tears, of course. But it's been really challenging. It's I never dreamt that this would happen to my big, bold, handsome boy. Amazing.
None of us. Well, I think we were all shocked by it in a big way, But like I said, so great that he's a fighter, he's a battler, and will pull through it.
Yeah, I knew the second I saw him, I couldn't go while he was unconscious for 6 weeks, and I couldn't go over. I would not have been able for that. So as soon as he woke up, I went over with Anya, my daughter, and I knew I knew the second I saw him that he's going to come back. He's very stubborn for starters, and
Yes.
very determined. And you can see from him that he's really working very hard. He has to learn how to speak, how to walk, how to. But you know what, Dahi? Don't think I told you this the other day. In the hospital room that he was in, there was another man, and the day after we left, he took a little video of Devogue, and guess what he was doing? He was playing the tin whistle. Oh my
No.
God! Oh my
Seriously.
God! I
Well,
was
it's
so
such
delighted.
that's amazing. That's a great sign.
Yeah, huge
In
sign. The
fairness,
music would really stand to him,
that's a great
And
sign. Remember the story you told me about the when he came to for the first time, the nurses asked him, what did they ask him? How old you were and what you do for a living, wasn't it?
yeah, the doctor said to him there recently, he says, Devogue, how old are you? 37. He's whispering
Yeah,
whispering
37.
37. And then the other thing he said, and what do you work at? I'm a stage manager. It's your Gordon Devogue. Where have you been like?
His heart is in the 80s.
It's in the 80s, yeah.
Always was. Brilliant. No, I'm so glad
Yeah.
yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
go ahead.
He's on the way back. He's on the way back. And can I just say to everybody who's listening that the tsunami of love and kindness that came into our home, unbelievable. We could feel it. We could feel everybody was holding us. It was remarkable. And at the end of the day, all that matters is love and kindness. That's all
Wow.
that matters. And it just flowed and is flowing every day. I went to do my shopping this morning. I couldn't get out of the supermarket. Everybody coming up to you. I was
Wow,
never
yeah.
in
Amazing.
there. I was exhausted.
Yes, I know. But as you said, a tsunami of love,
Yeah, yeah,
for the man.
nothing
He
like
was he's just such a warrior, and we're all looking forward to seeing him again. As I said,
yeah.
unfortunately, he mightn't tour again, but I'm going to try and get down and see him in France, and I don't know if we can coordinate a meeting together, you, me, and him. But I don't know
Oh
if
my
he have
God,
plans to go back out. But we'll talk about that, down the
down
road.
the road.
But I
We
wanted
let
to
him
just
get a bit stronger. We let him get a bit stronger.
get a bit
Yeah,
stronger, and we'll go down, and because I want to give him an old hard time as well.
exactly.
He's a great man for the crack. Yeah.
Yeah, as he would to you, Dahi. Yeah,
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 we always had great times up here.
yeah.
And that last song even was recorded. The audio was done here in the studio, and very proud to
Yeah.
be part of it too. We did a lot of stuff. The interview that's on the channel, lots of
Yeah.
mighty stuff.
I mean, I know he's my son and everything, but I have heard so many amazing things about Devogue that I never
Yeah,
knew. Things that he has done. He has one great big heart on him, and I love him for that. I love all my children have great big hearts, thanks be to God. But I just
yeah.
love to hear that because at the
Well,
end of the day, love is all that matters.
indeed, and you can be absolutely. I speak for a lot of people when I say you both can be very proud of Dav Ogren and
Yeah,
all the work he's
yeah.
done musically, and just in his life in general. And I just
Ex-
wanted to start the show tonight with a little tribute to him. We won't dwell on it too much.
Exactly.
I know it's hard for you to even speak about it, but I very much appreciate you coming on
Very,
to
very
chat.
proud. Very proud to speak about him. Very
I know
proud.
that.
And yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm holding myself together.
You are. You're doing a great job.
Doing my
You're
best.
doing a great job. But we should talk a little bit about music as well while we have you.
Yeah,
Some people have seen our interview here on the channel. Some people know you from of old. Some people would be new to you now on the channel.
yeah.
You have two famous brothers, a fella called Luca Bloom and a fella called Christy Moore,
Yeah,
and you have a big singing family, and it goes right back. Even your parents, I believe, even
yeah.
we're all musicians. But tell us a little bit, just briefly, about your musical story. You started rather late in life. You picked up a guitar. Take us from there.
I was 64 years of age. My brother Barry, Luca, came to live in County Clare about 12 years ago. And he was here sitting at the kitchen table with me, drinking a cup of tea. And he said, "Why are you not singing?" And I said, "Oh, Barry, if I thought somebody was going to ask me to sing a song, I die. I just can't help. I just get so nervous." So he said, "Do you know when you're singing a song and you're delivering a message, and all you have to do is remove yourself from the song and deliver the message?" And I said, "What?" That never occurred to me. And a couple of weeks later, and in fact, Devogue was very much pushing me to learn a few songs to go over to France to sing with him.
Yeah.
which I did. But then a couple of weeks after Barry came in, he landed at the door with a guitar, and he handed it to me saying, "I am not giving you this. I am loaning it to you on
Yeah.
condition that you play it every single day." And it completely changed my life. Completely changed my life.
Because you went on to write songs and make albums and everything since.
I have 3 albums. Not really gigging at the moment.
Sure, who
Really,
is?
really not offer. I'm very, very happy to do this. I'm very happy to do this, but I'll find my way back in my own way. I'm getting old, Dai,
You're not, are you? Well, I know Barry Luca is going to be 70 in May, and I know his older brother's going to be 80. And we won't say 150. Jesus, when you think of it.
I'm
Wow.
only 25. I'm really only 25,
Yeah, yeah. I know, like Luca's got that.
Beside me was 85 last week.
Happy birthday, Davok Senior.
Yeah, there you are.
85 years young.
85
Amazing, sir.
Yeah.
And you're still playing the whistle, and you're still yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm going to ask your lovely lady to sing us out with a song if you're in the mood.
I am definitely in the mood. And can I change my mind from the song that I told you I was going to sing?
Anything you want to do, darling.
I have my guitar here beside me.
Oh, look at you, brought out the artillery and everything.
I did. This is a song. The lyrics were written by a great friend of mine, Linda Hebenstreit. She lives above in Lahinch, and she saw a photograph on Facebook one Sunday morning of a beautiful rainbow. And she sat down and she wrote the lyrics and she sent them to me. She said, "Will you put a bit of old music to that?" And I did. This is what it is. Count the Rainbows. Will I just tear into it?
Absolutely, please do.
Okay, thank you. Count the rainbows in your life and not the squalls. Count the doors that opened, not the blank brick walls. Count the walks along the sand, count the ones who lent a hand. Count the rainbows in your life and not the squalls. Hold your memories of flying high and free. Forget the falls, the failures, fears, the uncertainty. Make your heart a beacon of hope, trust, and endless love. Hold your memories of flying high above. It's your choice to be a shadow or a star. Share whatever you may have or what you are. Each day life begins anew. No one makes your day but you. It's your choice to be a shadow or a star. Count the rainbows in your life, not the squalls. Count the doors that open, not the blank brick walls. Count the walks along the sand, count the ones who lent a hand. Count the rainbows in your life and not the squalls. It's your choice to be a shadow or a star. Share whatever you may have or what you are. Each day life begins anew. No one makes your day but you. It's your choice to be a shadow or a star. It's your choice to be a shadow or a a star. Dahi, I can't hear you, love. Where are you, Dahi?
And there I am. See, there's the muting started now. You see, half a drink in. You see, and I was just saying a round of applause. Everyone is saying beautiful and wow, a gorgeous song and yeah,
The lyrics
absolutely.
are fabulous. I just love it. Love that song at the moment. Yeah.
It's a fantastic. I just put a few comments up there. Phil Hogg says really beautiful. Claudia is giving you a round of applause, and Katya saying thanks. We might have to have a road trip, Katya myself down towards Leon. I do a lot of traveling with Katya around the place. We might go later on.
Lovely, yeah.
Beautiful, it'd be lovely. And thank you for sharing the news with us and for singing a beautiful song. We shall see each other somewhere over the rainbow, as they say.
We certainly will. Thanks so much, Dahi. Lots of love to you.
And give all of our love to Davog when you're chatting to him, and we'll send great vibes over that direction.
Can I just say, if anybody thinks about Davog, just put a big smile on your face and send them loads of love.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll leave it at that, and thank you so much. Davog Senior and Rin, all the best to you. Slán leat. Thanks, folks. Thanks very much. Wow. How lovely was that, ladies and gentlemen? Lovely to chat with Anne Rin, mammy of the great Davog Rin, and we're sending him love. And thank you all very much for your lovely comments. And I see Sven Quantum has joined us there. The Quant. Oh God, hi. Yeah, folks, we're going to have a bit of crack tonight. It could be a long stream. We have lots of guests coming on, but I hope you stay with us. I want to play something from Reba Jack now because he's a big supporter of the channel, always has been, probably from day one. And not only does he support the channel, but he supports songwriters. He's always at gigs. He's always supporting other people, giving them a leg up. And I love that he does that. So let me just remove this. And there's Stephen in the green room. Welcome, Mr. Schmidt. So he sent in a little video, and I'm going to play his song after this. But here is the mighty Reba Jack. Anybody who follows the Monday show will know Reba Jack's song, the intro song that I use, and he's appeared on the channel many times. But listen to what he has to say. This is a lovely message from Reba Jack. He's out at a gig as we speak, actually. But here he is. Once I do the right thing, well, do this and then do this, and that should work.
6 years of the Rua Room, showcasing singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. What a milestone! As of right now, there are 2,970 subscribers. That means that there are 495 subscribers every year. That's an average of 1.3 subscribers every day for the past 6 years. So what a milestone. Here's to at least 60 more. I wish Dahi eternal life. And thank you all for watching. It has been so cool to see the Rua Room grow from the one-room, one-man project to the one-man, two-room project. And here's to many more. Good luck. Thank you all for always supporting the Rua Room, and thank you, Dahi, for the amazing work that you do these 6 years and many more.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. That was Reba Jack there sending in his wishes. He's heading off to a Bart Peters gig. He said in a few seconds. He's giving me the smiley face. Big love to Reba Jack. He was one of the first people to do when I started doing live streams here in the room, folks. He was one of the first artists to do one, and I always rope him in for all the crazy stuff I start doing here on the channel. Reba Jack is my go-to guy. He's like guinea pig Jack at this stage. So I'm going to play a song, one of his great Flemish songs called Lamzak, and once I can find the file. So this is not going to be a smooth show tonight, but it's all right. Lamzak from Reba Jack. Enjoy. It's a great song from one of the very first multi-camera live streams a couple of years ago that I started doing here in the room. Reba Jack, Lamzak.
En ook één positief ding. Het volgende nummer heet Lamzak en dat gaat over niet graag willen werken. Wat dat wel een sentiment is dat veel mensen hebben, denk ik. En blijkbaar in Amerika is er nu een worker reform movement bezig. Een worker strike. Dus het is toepasselijk. Lamzak. Je moet werken, 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 geld ten koste van uw tijd. Je moet stoem zijn te geloven in een loon naar eerlijkheid. Je moet weten waar je aan begint. Het werk dat jij ooit start, houdt geen rekening met dromen. Heeft geen ziel en heeft geen hart, maar het is al dat je kunt doen. In een wereld van papier, al uw geld gaat op aan eten, sigaretten, wijn en bier. Als uw tijd u zo voorbij gaat en de dood u niet bespaart, zult gij klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Gij zult klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Het is betalen voor de lotto, dus deze gaat te voet. Het is betalen voor een huis, dus een bankje is al goed. Je moet betalen voor uw weten en betalen voor uw geld. Want de bank die had dat bij voor ons en die heeft ons meegeteld. Want het is al wat je kunt doen in een wereld van papier. Al uw geld gaat op aan eten, sigaretten, wijn en bier. Als uw tijd u zo voorbij gaat en de dood u niet bespaart, zult gij klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Gij zult klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Al dat telt is de bank en het geld en een dikke buik voor uw deur. Het is mij niet waard, geef mij toch maar mijn vrijheid. Ver, ver weg van al die sleur. Maar een mens moet eten en een mens moet leven en een mens wil graag naar huis. Dus ik drink een pintje en ik kruip in mijn zetel en ik kijk wat naar familie of thuis. Want het is al wat je kunt doen in een wereld van papier. Al uw geld gaat op aan eten, sigaretten, wijn en bier. Als uw tijd u zo voorbij gaat en de dood u niet bespaart, zult gij klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Gij zult klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Gij zult klagen over werken, niet de lamzak die gij waart. Lamzak.
The mighty Rebbe Jack, the one and only. Thank you very much for that lovely message as well, Rebbe Jack, and enjoy your Bart Peters gig vanavond over there, wherever you may be. Geweldig nummer, says Katja van der Porten. And brilliant, love the rasp. He's raspy, all right, Phil? Yes, he is. Cool as always from Rebbe Jack, says Einstein. And guitar Chris giving him the old starry eyes. Beautiful, great energy. He has indeed, Claudia. Yeah. And there he is. There's a man himself heading off. Always such fun to play at the Roo Room. Thank you for the lovely messages. Thank you, Reba Jack, and for being a channel member as well, and for being a great friend to me and to the channel. Love you lots. Mind yourself out there. Go easy and take her handy. Folks, there's lots of different playlists on the channel over the years. Stuff I've recorded on the road, for example, like the Roo Room Rambles and little documentaries that I'll talk about tonight, and little stuff like that. So it's just kind of a little dip in, a walk down memory lane, if you will. And apart from live guests, I want to just kind of recap on some of the stuff I've been doing here on the channel. Hopefully you've all given us the thumbs up at this stage. We're half an hour in and you've all subscribed. And when I look again now, I'm going to have 3,000 subscribers. Yes. Thanks for all the live comments as well, folks. And it's lovely to have you here. Or if you're watching the replay, fair play to you. Thanks for coming back and having a look. So I removed that. So yeah, one of the very first, he was here the other day, a fellow called Freddie Weber. He's recorded a couple of great songs over the years on the channel, and he was just part of my live streaming festival as well. But I wanted to just take a look back. Freddie Weber did the very, very first Raving with Rua back in the day. This is going to be squeamish to watch now. The very first one. Freddie's from England. But I like this very much. I'll give you a few minutes of it, so we can be squeamish together. Both of us have had more hair back in the day, Freddie anyway. But have a look at this start of the very, very first Raving with Rua interview series with the brilliant Freddie Weber. He's in the studio tonight, I believe. He might be watching this. So here we go, Freddie Weber, Raving with Rua #1. Probably 2 or 3 years ago at this stage. I'll take it away there, Freddie. Give us a look. I have to do this, and then I have to click on this. Yeah, this is a different program. I'm not so used to this one. So pardon the tardiness. What's going on with Freddie? I see. That's what's going on with Freddie. Okay. Well, bear with me. We're nearly there, and we're running into difficulties as always with this thing, but I'll try to fix it, and we'll get there. Let me see. Anyway, we mightn't. We'll skip that for now, and we'll go on to the very first song that ever appeared really on the Rua Room. Was from a lady called Carol Voot. So you had the Irishman in Ghent in Belgium running a channel for songwriters, and the very first official song was in French called Ramification. And I again, Carol's a friend of mine. I roped her in to be the guinea pig for the start of the channel back in Ghent in 2018. So I'll play this track from Carol for you, and then we'll move on from there. Sorry about the Freddie thing, but you can check that out on the Raving with Rua playlist, where I get to interview guests. I know we had Phil Hogg recently. We had Sophie Jana from the Netherlands. Michael Songs was on it. There are three of the most recent ones. Interview series called Raving with Rua. But anyway, we're going back in time. We're going to Carol Voots. She simply goes by the name Karo. She's on stage tonight as we speak. Here is Ramification, and the very first song 6 years ago on the Rua Room. Take it away, Caro. Yes, song number one all those years ago. Chanson from Carol Voots, a very, very talented lady living around out in Ireland at the moment, I believe, or maybe back in Ghent, I'm not sure. Yes, very cool. Lots of lovely comments coming in there for Caro. Yeah, indeed. Thanks, everybody. Sure. I'm going to have another song in a second, then maybe invite Phil Hogg for a chat and maybe a song. So yeah, that was song one back in the day. Gee, when you think about it, well, the official song, there was a couple of songs on the channel that were just sort of I was trying the concept before it became the official Songs from the Rural Room YouTube channel, and I decided to launch it on the 1st of September 2018 with that song and that performance. But of course, tragically enough, as the years went by and the channel progressed, and as songwriters came and go, we had to say goodbye to a few, unfortunately. Tiny Legs Tim, of course, his last recorded performance was in here. I was fortunate enough to not to record him, but we had a couple of great chats. I know we interviewed him on Raving with Rua, which was beautiful, and notes. Sorry about that. Where is it gone? Where is it gone? Where is it gone? Gone. So yeah, Tiny Legs Tim. I wanted to mention the dates. That's what I was looking for. 25th of May, 2022. We had to say goodbye to Tiny Legs Tim, amazing artist. Of course, Kieran Halpin passed away in 2020, October the 5th. My own father, of course, we'll mention him. I know people from home watching, so I wanted to just give them a shout out and say, give them a mention on the show. And I couldn't do a memorial without mentioning my old guitar teacher and great friend, Tony Holleran, who, it was a great mentor to me, a great friend to me over the years, big inspiration to what I was doing here on the channel and what I was doing as a singer-songwriter myself. And I'm going to play a song that I managed to record of Tony's over in Tullamore back in the day. Great story called Joseph Pike. And Tony wrote this about a young kid. It's a true story about a young kid, tragic story about a young child who was beaten to death by a Christian brother, sort of a holy a priest-like school teacher in Ireland, and in the 50s or 60s, I believe. And it's the powerful song and the ballad of Joseph Pike. I wanted to play that for all for Tony's fans and for all the faithful departed tonight as part of this little stream. So I'll do that for you. Tony Holleran is his name. May he rest in peace. Wonderful performance from a wonderful man. Joseph Pike is the song. Enjoy.
Joseph Pike sat down beside me. 'Twas breakfast time in Trolley Town. Lumpy porridge, bread and dripping. Joseph Pike, he couldn't get it down. Joseph Pike, he couldn't get it down. A lad of scarcely 16 summers, all his life behind high walls. He never tasted life's sweet freedom. Joseph had scarcely lived at all. Joseph had scarcely lived at all. Oh, Joseph Pike, we won't forget you. We'll all bow down our heads in shame. The pious face of holy Ireland blushes crimson at your name. Blushes crimson at your name. Locked away when he was an infant, all his life he lived in fear. He was terrorized by the Christian brothers. How could we know his end was near? How could we know his end was near? Tell me, boy, why aren't you eating? Oh, brother, I'm not feeling well. He upped with his strap and he kept on beating till at his feet the young boy fell. At his feet the young boy fell. Joseph Pike, we won't forget you. We'll all bow down our heads in shame. The pious face of holy Ireland blushes crimson at your name. Blushes crimson at your name. The Pope he praised the Christian brothers, although he knew what some were like. But all around his lonely headstone we said a prayer for Joseph Pike, said a prayer for Joseph Pike. Joseph Pike, we won't forget you. We'll all bow down our heads in shame. The pious face of holy Ireland blushes crimson at your name, blushes crimson at your name.
The mighty Tony O'Halloran, folks from Tullamore. May he rest in peace. What a great song. He was a great songwriter and a great performer, master of the guitar, a mighty school teacher. So lucky to have him as a school teacher and mentor growing up. I met him when I was about 9 years old, and gorgeous stuff. Thank you, Claudia, as well, for the round of applause there. Powerful song, says Phil. Phil, I'm going to get you in a second. I want to do a couple of quick announcements, and then hopefully we'll have Phil Hugg to have a little chat with us, if that's okay. I see him in the green room. That's good. Thank you, Phil, for the comments. So if you've just joined us, folks, you're watching the 6th anniversary live stream of my little YouTube channel, Songs from the Ruhr Room, dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. And I want to just mention a couple of live streams that are coming up on the channel here, and get me notes here again so I know where I'm at. Well, I have them on screen anyway. First up, I think next Wednesday, folks, I'm going to be doing a Raving with Rua, and I'll be talking to Linda Story. Linda is suffers a lot with multiple sclerosis, and she's a fantastic musician, singer, songwriter, and does a lot of work with stem cell research and all that stuff. Fantastic songs, has a wonderful story, does Linda Story. So I hope you'll join us for that. I'm going to put up some of the dates here so I can see what's going on. So Linda Story, 11th of September. If you can make that, please do. What else is happening? Cantalamo, we have a live stream. No, we don't. I think we do have a live stream from Cantalamo on the 20th. Before that, we have one from Tragic Eyes. They're going to do a full gig for me in the Ruhr Room here as well. And then on the 22nd, I will be looking back at in retrospect at the great Singer-Songwriter Festival that we had here for 8 days. And I hope you'll join us for that. We'll have 8 artists. We've got Monotrog Kid, Yantel Adams, Juju Vagabond, Ypsilon, Birdie Belgium, Mark Summers, Freddie Weber, and the Low Countries. So I hope you will be able to join for all or some of them, interview stuff. So just to remind us again, we have Linda Story on the 11th of September. That's an interview series, The Raving with Rua. We have Tragic Eyes after that on the 17th. That's a gig in the studio. A full live stream from the boys. After that, we will have Cantalamo, brilliant singer-songwriter, singing a lot of stuff in Spanish. Wonderful artist. Looking forward to that. And last but by no means least, we will have a look back, the Great 8. In retrospect, a look back at the Seesaw Streamfest #2. So hopefully you'll be with us for those streams if you can make them. Fantastic. And then just a couple of other things I wanted to mention as well while we're here. The Seesaw Streamfest, of course, will come back on the 16th, all going to plan. Every Monday night from the 16th, we're back with the best singer-songwriters and their videos. From 8 o'clock Central European time. I see Phil Hugg smiling about that in the background there and thumbing it up. So join us for those if you can. This Tuesday, the open mic in is back over at the Herberg Macquarie. So I'll be hopefully meeting Chris Link and maybe Reba Jack as well, and a few heads. Maybe Stephen the Good Mojo will be over. Yanaika, Stonehead, Sinopita, Jamina, brilliant. Siba Punen, Siba Punen, excuse me, Siba. Van Sonders, the small ships, and Tom. I don't think it's small ships from Australia, but it's the different small ships. So come over to that. It's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Yeah, you're going to be busy catching all those room riches. Yeah, see what you can do. There's always the replay. There's always the replay, isn't there? That's for sure. So see how you go. The Sunday Showcase, folks, is back. We're back again also on the 29th of September over in Icklo. We start up our the Showcase series at 4 p.m. The last Sunday of the month, the Rule Room Sunday Showcase. The featured artist, Met Andra Worden. That's Silke. Very much looking forward to bringing her back as the featured artist. Helen Francis is with us for a 3-song set, as is Quant. Luzik, that's Jan from Kleinkitsch, under his name of Luzik, and then Ypsilon from downtown Warskott. They'll all be doing 3-song sets each, and like I said, Met Andra Worden will be the featured artist. So, yeah, I hope you can come and see us and join us on the 29th of September. Doors open 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock is showtime, Sunday afternoon concert showcase. So thank you for bearing with me there. I wanted to mention all that stuff there, and to remind you to hit the old thumbs up on the video today, folks, whether you're watching the rewatch or whether you're live. Please do that, and come and hit the old subscribe button as well, if you wouldn't mind. That very important. We're almost at 3K. Do you have the copyright on the Great 8, do you, Quentin? You probably do. You probably do. Well, thanks for that. If it was you that gave me the Great 8, I was gonna go with the Hateful 8, but I said no, that's a film. I can't do that. The Magnificent 7, maybe no, but there was 8, so I couldn't. But cheers. Listen, I'm going to bring in a dear friend of mine, a great supporter of the channel. We had a wonderful Raving with Rua live stream recently as well. We had a great chat, and he's over there in the north of England, mate, and he's here. And let's welcome the lovely and wonderfully talented Phil Hogg to the stage. Hello.
Hello.
Phil Hogg, thanks for dropping by. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I feel totally honored and privileged, and not really. You just had those beautiful guests, Anne Rin, and
all the gang.
Teacher there that we just
Tony, my teacher. Yeah, thank you. We're honored to have you too. You're a teacher yourself, and a great musician, and a fine gentleman, if you don't mind me saying. And thank you very much. Just I wanted to get you on for a song, maybe, and just to see how you're doing, and to thank you for all you do for the channel and for all the great support.
Oh, well, it's a total pleasure. Absolutely the same to you. What a supporter you are, and
thank you.
A really nice community that you have here as well.
I'm noticing here that you have. Speaking of which, I'm going to put your live stream link into the chat. You're streaming again. Tell us when.
22nd.
22. Okay, so the same night as my thing, but it'll be later, probably 9 o'clock.
8 p.m. for me.
8 p.m. for England, 9 o'clock for us. We might, after my stream on the 22nd, I'm doing the Great 8 look back on the same night.
Okay, you are,
and then
right.
I'll try and recruit a few of your heads or my heads over to your page after that. That'd be great.
Right. We should do that more often. Just, if someone's on, then just send them over.
Yes, Steve, Mr. Good Mojos, I really enjoy your music shows and your vibe, Phil. That's nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's very nice of him. Yeah. You were recently in Germany and around Europe, were you? How
I was. That's right. It was a little bit of a flying visit. Otherwise, I would have loved to have stopped off.
We tried to arrange it, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, no.
Don't you, by the way?
Yeah, I hope everything is going well, and yeah, we didn't manage it this time. And also passing through Germany, I've got friends that I've met, through live streaming, who it would have been nice to have called on, but it was a bit of a whistle stop tour. But it was great. It was very nice to be in Europe, and finished off in Paris, and stopped, I think, in 5 cities in Germany.
Wow.
So yeah, it was.
And you had some gigs along the way, or was it more of a holiday? Or was it a bit of a mix? Was it?
Yeah, I did. A nice gig in Leipzig, which I was really happy about, because that felt like such a musical city, with Bach and all the masters really from there. So that felt really nice to play in Leipzig.
Beautiful. And because your musical history is pretty much, it's classical based, you were saying in the live stream, was it? Or you have a huge mix, of course, but
Yeah.
predominantly-
I was classically put into the classical. I was going to say sausage machine, but it's not. It was a pleasure, but it
The
was just
blender.
one side
Yeah.
of everything that I was doing.
Yeah, fantastic. And what's the plan the next while? Are you back teaching now? Is it school time again?
Yeah. Back teaching from now. So I'm not quite sure about the next travels. It was lovely to be away, but I managed to get away. Actually, somehow I managed to get away a lot. So
that's
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
How long are you doing those live streams now, Phil?
So yeah, the special thing about the one on the 22nd is it's number 50.
Is it?
Which is
Wow.
one a month for 50 months.
50 months.
I can't tell whether that sounds like a long time or not, but I think it sounds like a long time. 50 months.
Whole time. And you started them in the old COVID period, did you, or was it?
Yep.
That's how it kicked off? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
I asked you all this already in our live stream chat, but just for the newbies who may not know your great music and your songs, but but like I said, you're doing a wonderful job there. I know you're kind of your 50 weeks was what when you started the streams. Was that the start of your channel, or was you had a channel obviously with your music on it? But was that sort of the first time you took it?
Yeah, not really. Was I can't quite remember, to be honest, but it kind of all came together.
It kind of kicked it off, yeah.
I changed jobs and I'm much more flexible now. I was teaching in a school and now I'm much more kind of all over, really. But that was one thing that focused things onto, okay, do that thing of be a musician and songwriter that you always have had as a very important thing, but I kind of not really admitting that was what I really wanted to do. So do that now, and then the COVID thing, kind of simultaneous. So to switch to YouTube and live stream, I'm really glad that I don't know. There was a couple of people that I saw do a live stream, and then it was just like, I can do that. So I can have a go at that.
Yes, that's what I thought too. Yeah, I know. So let's give it a go. Like, and then just you did the first half muted.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But it's great, and your partner went with you as well.
Yes, Shizuko was with me. Yeah, she helped. She was filming a bit, and definitely keeping the show on the road.
Have you plans to come back out this neck of the woods anytime soon, or down the road, or not?
Well, I was going to ask you about that.
Because we're trying to arrange
late October.
Yeah, okay. Drop over, and we'll do something. Because we tried in September, it didn't work out, but for this month. So it would be great to have you in for a song, or even the live stream, or both. Yeah, for sure. The channel is ready, waiting for you. Anytime you're coming back.
Wow.
I very much appreciate you. What?
So supportive. Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be great if we can line it up, Phil. Come over, both of you, and crash here, and we'll have a few of these, and we'll have a few songs, and we'll shoot the breeze. Speaking of songs, would you grace us with one of your beautiful piano songs?
All right, I will.
Or a song of choice. It doesn't have to be one of yours, but I'll give you center stage there.
Thank you so much. I think I'll do this one. I Am the Rainbringer. This song is called Rainbringer. It happened again, even on this recent trip in Europe. I think it was raining when we arrived in Dusseldorf. It was raining at the end. We had a big storm in Basel. We just got outside and set out a nice picnic spread. And of course, the heavens opened. So I Am the Rainbringer. It's been proven many times, and this song is called Rainbringer. I am a rainbringer, but I'm not a gloom bringer. I'm trying to get in tune with you. Wanna keep your spirits high. There's something I can do for you, with a piano and a room for you. Wanna go up to the moon with you. We can do it if we say that I'm a rain bringer. Want to be a joy bringer. Want to be a quiet singer. Want to be a join in her. Want to be a caretaker. Want to be a song maker. Not only a rain bringer. And anyway, need the rain. I am a rain bringer, but I'm not a gloom bringer. I'm trying to get in tune with you. Wanna keep your spirits high.
That's incredibly beautiful, Phil. Thank you so much. Beautiful song,
Thank you very much.
Rain Bringer, and you played that on our live stream interview as well. And yeah, bravo, as Katja says.
Thanks, Katja.
Yeah, and a beautiful round of applause from Claudia in Berlin. That's great. Is that one of your? Is that? I meant to ask you. Is that one of your? Is that a recent song or one of your older?
That's quite
numbers?
recent,
Mhm.
and I decided to write it because it's about myself, which a
Yeah.
lot of my songs aren't really. That's like another step to writing a song that's clearly about myself, and being sort of brave enough to do that rather than someone else or an imagined character, or kind of fiction that you make up that might be based on yourself or your experiences. But I don't know. I felt I wanted to write it because I think I was feeling that we shouldn't be ashamed of being positive, and I'm getting so much positivity from so many musicians and singer-songwriters and people like yourself who are just really making the world a much better place that would be really tough without music and without songs.
Yeah, it would.
And so it felt like it's okay to say, actually, my mission kind of here is to be positive and to do something that is that is kind of uplifting. Not always, of course, sad songs too, but the mission is a bit like that quote that Anne said earlier, that there's a kind of message, and if you can just shape it and send it flying, then
shape it and send it flying. Indeed,
that's great.
And I think we've all done our job as songwriters. Then, if we can do that. That's very well said. Joni's with us. Hi, Joni. Phil and I love this message. Yeah, good to see you, Joni. Thanks for dropping in. And Katja is the same. She said it's not to be afraid of being positive. That's a lovely message. It sure is. Musicians are definitely special. A world of their own, says Claudia. Thank you, Claudia. Beautiful. Friends, indeed, Joni. Yeah. And Joni was at our live stream as well, our chat. Lovely to see you here, Joni. Thank you for dropping by. Phil, I'm going to leave you and love you. Have you gigs at the weekend?
Congratulations, 6 years, and
I'm counting. Let's go for the big 10 and see. But it was lovely to spend a little bit of time with you. I will I'll put a link to your to your YouTube channel in the links below after I've done all this and get it done and dusted. So people, please go and subscribe to that great man there, Phil Hogg, and check out his live streams. 22nd of September, 9:00 European time will be the next one you're doing. So I'll try and gather a few from my stream at 8 and drag them over to you after we're done. That'll be the plan. Listen, have a great weekend, whatever you're doing, Phil, whether it's gigs or just chillaxing over there in Newcastle or wherever you may be. And thank you for spending some time with us.
Absolute pleasure. Lots of love to you and everybody here, and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Phil. You too, sir. Have a great weekend. Bye, bud. See ya. The wonderful talented Phil Hogg there, folks. Well worth checking out. I left a link there in the live feed. You can, if you have one of those little blue wrenches, you can immediately already go and you can subscribe to his channel. I'm going to call up on another dear friend of mine. We've been friends since as the Irish would say, since God was a child. Long old time. Been on the road together a long time too, and delighted she's here to say hi to us. Please welcome to the stage the great Katja van der Poorten. Let's see. There she is. Hi, Katja. Thanks for hanging on there. I totally get you in before 9, but it's 5 past. I'm very sorry.
I'm not going to bed yet, so that's totally okay.
Look, thanks very much for hanging on. I'm very much appreciated. How are you?
I'm good. I was just running for my kiln because there was an error and it was beeping and I don't know what's wrong.
Oh no, there was stuff going on. Well, you want to come back later?
No, I just cut off the electricity and I'll figure out tomorrow.
No, nightmare.
It's at more than 1,000 degrees Celsius. So
yeah, for people who don't know, Katja's not only a great musician and a talented woman on many levels, but she's now into ceramics and pottery and glaze making and all that kind of stuff. So that's what she's going on about when it comes to her killing. She's not outside killing someone. It is a killing. It's a killing. She's making a killing. Flanders' most beautiful violins is guitar, Chris. Hey!
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. Mooiste potje in mijn huis gemaakt door Katja. Indeed. What Stephen says. I have a great video coming up of Stephen in the show tonight. A world premiere coming up from Stephen the Good Mojo, featuring Katja's Mooiste potje. Gee. So tell us this, for people who don't know, Katja was my sidekick for a long time. You played long-suffering fiddle player for a while.
Yeah,
and driver and a really good friend. Katja, the best manager in the world that plays a fiddle and makes pottery. Yes, she did a lot of great stuff. Killing Nichols hot stuff, says Mark. But we had some great gigs on the road. We made a live album together, live in Mechelen. Katja was also, I'm speaking for you now here. Katja was also a great. You were a promoter. You ran great gigs in Via in Mechelen, and do you miss any of that stuff at all, Katja? Any of the promotion stuff or the gigs? Not the driving anyway. I'd say.
No, I must admit, like everything that has to do with music kind of stopped right before COVID happened, and then COVID didn't help, and then you stopped doing gigs.
And I was the same,
and then well, I did some musical stuff because I wrote a few songs of my own, and I came to the Rua room to record them.
We did some co-writes, as well. Yeah,
fiddle and the piano, and you played the guitar on them. But they're not for live performance because I only have 5 songs. That would be a very short gig.
You do an open mic.
I can't play the guitar, so well. Not
you can a little bit. Yeah, you can play it. Mainly fiddle, of course. Mainly fiddle, violin or fiddle, depending on how you want to say it. The difference in a fiddle and a mandel and a violin, Katja, is that you can spill beer on a fiddle. That's right. Not on your fiddle though. I wouldn't do it. So the driving part. I'm unfortunately I don't drive myself, so you got roped in to do that part of the touring end as well. That was the hardest part, probably.
Moments.
That was tough because we used to go up to Holland.
I usually drove from Burgmeerbeke, which is, for those who know, between Leuven and Mechelen.
Yeah.
And I drove to Ghent to collect Tahi, and then we drove to the gig, and then at night I drove back to Ghent to drop him off.
Yeah, a lot of driving.
And then I drove back to Mechelen. I mean, these were really long days, but it was fun to do, you know.
We were young and we needed the money.
We were young.
We had the energy. Yeah, but we had good old times. Yeah, we did a lot of nice gigs and met a lot of great people. Yeah, I suppose the downside to all road stuff is the road, is the touring, the traveling, and all that stuff, isn't it?
Singing along with 80s songs on the way back.
And at least we had our 80s songs. We had our playlist. Excuse me, of 80s stuff. Yeah. And what about and you don't miss the running of gigs, the promotion side of things, or
Uh, Sometimes I do, but I did it for 8 years, and I always said it was
long time?
like
Yeah.
my non-paid other job.
Yeah.
I work part-time, but the other time I was running the gigs and do the promotion, and well, I did everything basically. And I did that for 8 years, and it was a great time. But I already decided that I would stop doing that, and 2020 would have been the last year, and that ended a bit in a sad way because of COVID.
Yeah.
So, but no, I don't miss it really. I suppose there's a time for something, and then after a while it's time for something else. And I got into the pottery stuff and
Yeah.
other things, and um
Yeah,
yeah.
of course, you've always been like very artistic minded, of course, whether it's pottery and like I said, writing the songs, that gave you another side, that I didn't even see of you, I knew you as the musician, and suddenly you went, I'm going to try and write some songs, and we wrote a few together, and we're going to play one now in a minute, which is lovely too. And yeah, hi, beautiful soul, Peter Arnott. Is he
I
talking to
think
me or you? You, I'd say. And yeah, Chris remembers our trip to the AER factory in Velbert. And Mark, of course, is saying it's a short drive, yeah, compared to Texas. I wouldn't like to drive across Texas for a gig, Mark. No, or ask Katja to do that either. Wouldn't ask anyone to do that, Mark. No.
Well, we still do road trips, but that's more
We
to
do road
go
trips, and we more
for
for hiking.
hiking
And
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I'm very lucky that Katja likes the old hiking too, and even camping from time to time. So we head off and we do our little adventures, don't we, from time
Yeah,
to time,
we
which is
do.
lovely. Yeah, Chris says, yeah, short distances in Europe. From your point of view, indeed. That's why a lot of American tourists, a lot of American performers come out here to Europe, and they're surprised that in 3 hours you can be in a new country. It's incredible. And what do you think? What do you think sparked your love of songwriting? Was it just hanging around with me?
And then write in Flemish.
Yeah, and then writing in Flemish. No,
I
seriously.
guess I always kind of wanted to do that, but I didn't think I was capable of doing
Yeah.
that. And then somehow the first songs that I wrote them during COVID times in 2020. And I think somehow I got enough rest in my head and time to it's not even about time, it's more that my head was in the right place.
Yeah.
I wrote a few songs on the way back from Switzerland in August 2020, and I was in the car and my husband was driving, and I was just like typing on my phone and writing lyrics. And I think it has to do with rest in my head and enough space in my head, because the song that you're going to play now, I think,
Yeah.
I wrote that one in the desert, in the Sahara Desert in Morocco.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about
November
that.
2 years ago. So, and that was also a moment where I didn't have Wi-Fi. I even didn't have a phone connection there. So there was a lot of space in my head, or room in my head for that.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
once I noticed, then when I wrote all these songs, they just came out at once. Like I didn't have to work a lot on the lyrics anymore. They just came out of my
They
head.
poured out of you. Yeah.
Yeah, the lyrics anyway, because music, that's a bit more difficult, because I have no background in chords and guitar playing and all that. And then I knock on your door and you help me with that. So that's great.
Well, it was a good time to do it. It was a very proud of these songs. Co-writing is something I like to do, but it has to be with a person that that I connect with on the same level. And yeah, sometimes I kind of weave in and out of co-writing. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it, sometimes not, or sometimes I just don't feel the connection with someone, or I feel they're too good, or blah blah blah. So it depends. But this worked out very well. We were lucky as well. We got Glenn Based, the Beast from the East to come in, and he played beautiful piano and bass on this song as well. And It's a gorgeous song. I think it's. I think if I do say so myself, it turned out very, very well. You should be you're probably very proud of it too.
I am, and it's a special song because it's actually about my grandparents and how I still feel that they are around somewhere. Although I don't believe in life.
Sure.
After that, but yeah, somehow I still feel the energy. And when I was in Morocco in the desert, we were looking at the sky every night. We slept outside, and I was looking at the stars, and then that just came into my mind. Yeah,
it's great. It's a lovely song. Als E.T. naar huis belt. I'm saying that correctly.
That's
in French.
right. Yeah.
If E.T. phoned home, is that right? Or yeah. So it's great. It's a gorgeous song. We have a great video for it here as well lined up. So I'm going to give it a spin. You became a grandmother as well about a year ago. How's that treating you?
That's so. I mean, that's great. He's 13 months old now, and my daughter just moved back from Switzerland. They lived there for 3 years. So the past year for 3 years I was traveling up and down, but the last year even more because I didn't want to miss anything of him growing up. And but now they are living only in walking distance. It's 10 minutes walk from my house, so it's great. He's so gorgeous. Everybody probably says that about their own grandchildren, but
even so, it's a different thing. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, and I even bought him a small second-hand mixing desk.
Yeah, it's on your social media.
Fascinated by buttons, and so when he comes here, the first thing he does is going to that mixing desk, which is here on the floor, and just touch the buttons. And
you have to be careful he doesn't turn out to be a sound engineer. That's all. Just be careful. I'm joking. I'm only joking, Rad. Relax.
Yeah, well, I will try to learn him to play the fiddle first. I have inherited from my dad like every single size of small fiddles, from the smallest
Unbelievable.
to big fiddles, and I kept them all because, well, you never know if one of my grandchildren will be interested in playing fiddle. So my daughters are not very happy with that. But
no, not the fiddle, anything but the fiddle.
my daughter even said, "Mom, if he's learning the fiddle, I have to go to therapy then, because
oh dear,
I won't be able to handle that."
Fantastic. Hey, Katja, thank you for hanging on and for dropping in there. It was lovely to catch up with you. We'll see each other soon, somewhere down the road. I know that. I'm going to play this great song featuring yours truly on a bit of dodgy guitar, then based on beautiful piano and bass, and of course the lady herself on lyric and vocal, Als E.T. naar huis belt. We'll see you soon.
Featuring,
and your daughter featuring in the beautiful video that you made. The video is created by you as well, of course. Again, the other artistic side to you. Lovely to meet Katja, says Phil, and great stories. Thanks, Phil. Beautiful. Nice to meet you, Katja, says Claudia in Berlin. Beautiful. Take care of yourself, Darren. Mind yourself. We'll see each other soon. Thanks for the chat.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye.
Ciao for now. Katja van der Porten. Here we go.
Voor me ligt het album met foto's zwart en wit. Je leven in een boek, de lach op je gezicht. Ik herinner me je handen die zoveel konden maken. De wijsheid van je woorden, je blik op me gericht. Ik wil zo graag nog eens met je praten, nog een keer het kind zijn dat ik ben geweest. Dan kruip ik op je schoot, voel je hand over mijn haren, terwijl je een verhaal vertelt. Het voelt net als een feest. Als E.T. naar huis belt, naar waar is dat dan? Kan ik je daar ook vinden, in dat onmetelijk heelal? Tussen sterren en planeten zweven zweeft je ziel daar ergens rond? Of ben je niet op één plek, misschien ben je overal. Ik weet niet waar je bent, ze zeggen in de hemel. Maar als ik daar niet in geloof, waar ben je dan heen? Toch hoor ik je soms zacht tegen me praten. En dan weet ik zeker, ik ben niet alleen. Als IT naar huis belt, naar waar is dat dan? Kan ik je daar ook vinden, in dat onmetelijk heelal? Tussen sterren en planeten zweeft je ziel daar ergens rond. Of ben je niet op één plek, misschien ben je overal. Terwijl ik in het zand zit, op een plek hier ver vandaan, dan wil ik graag geloven dat jij over me waakt. Als IT naar huis belt, naar waar is dat dan? Kan ik je daar ook vinden, in dat onmetelijk heelal? Tussen sterren en planeten zweeft je ziel daar ergens rond. Of ben je niet op één plek, misschien ben je overal. Tussen sterren en planeten zweeft je ziel daar ergens rond. Ik weet, er is niet één plek, jij bent overal.
Thank you to Katja, aka Champerdu. That was a beautiful song. Round of applause from everybody there. Als E.T. naar huis belt. Beautiful song, beautifully sung. Thank you, Phil, very much. I meant to say, by the way, Rebbe Jack, while he was here, made his album Volgen de Keer Beter here in the Ruhr Room as well. Beautiful track, beautiful album, beautiful tracks on it. My, God, oh God. Very nice, Katja. Yeah, I'm jumping over the comments here. But anyway, that was Katja van der Poorten, aka Champerdu. I'll have links to Katja and everybody in the information section after the show, folks. I was saying about Rebbe Jack, Volgen de Keer Beter. That's his album, 6 songs in Flemish and 6 songs in English. And I came out of retirement myself and Stephen the Good Mojo sang on This Land Is Your Land, a beautiful version. I want to talk to you briefly before we go on with the guests about a couple of documentaries I made. The most recent one was I was lucky enough to be able to go down to the Muda School of Music. A lady called Bushra, Dina Bushra and Divan there on the top right of your screen, organized a wonderful songwriting camp. And I was lucky enough to get backstage and do a few interviews with some of the up-and-coming artists of great future potential. So check that out if you get a chance on the channel, interviews and behind-the-scenes footage from Songwriting Camp over in Evergem, the Muda School of Music. There was about 60 participants, folks. It was an amazing day. They broke them into groups and ended up, they all worked with producers and songwriters and singers. And it was fantastic. So that's one of the recent small little kind of documentaries, if you like, on the channel. And I think the one I'm probably most proud of course, is this one here. It's called Let It Roll. It's called the Wheelchair Blues Project. And my friend Elise de Meer up the road put together back in 2020, put together a load of her musically talented friends, and they all wrote songs to do or sort of in connection with being in a wheelchair, and it's fantastic. A really, really great album. I'm going to show you a little clip I made about that documentary in a moment. Bad Temper Joe from Germany's on it, JD Fox, Lise herself, of course, Brokas Benny, Bruno de Necker, Levent Havenir, Fernand Zest, Timo and Fernandez, Bad Temper Joe, I said, Rialto del Rule, of course. So there's a huge host of fantastic musicians, and they're going to play in Asaneda. I meant to say they have the show going on where are my notes here, and on the 20th of September, if you're in Asaneda at 8 o'clock. For just €10, you can get in. Info at Asaneda de Voordeur, and I can put the link in below. So check it out. Of course, you can get the album on all streaming platforms or a physical disc, and it's just really, really good. I'm just going to find the little clip I made for you here, so that I can play it for you to give you a little small feel of what it's all about. Here is Alicia and her great project, little clip I made for the show back in the day, the Wheelchair Blues product. Let's roll.
Geen mens op straat die het beseft hoeveel geluk ik met mijn rolstoel heb. Hier in Gent kan ik overal komen, geen problemen voor mij, met een lage emissiezone.
Yeah, as a kid I never saw myself as a disabled person. I was just a kid with crutches. I was not handicapped, I was not disabled, and I actually didn't want to get involved with people with disabilities.
Is that from Bob Dylan? Sonny and Cher.
I have this title already quite a long time in my head, Wheelchair Blues. Just this title. There was no really aim for it, and there was no really plan or whatsoever.
Voor mijn miniwagen. Geef mij tussen twee auto's 40 centimeter. Jackie X.
Let It Roll is the name of the CD. It's fantastic. I see Chris has it on his playlist a long time, and I believe there might be work in progress for other stuff. But Asaneda on the 20th. I wanted to mention that they do a live version of it as well. So if you're in the area on the 20th, please drop in. By all means, they'd love to see you. For those of you who don't know, I want to just mention Kaiser Capos as well here, folks, because back a couple of years ago, I'm very lucky to have a kind of an endorsement deal for Kaiser. I'm always supporting them, and they very kindly made me the Ruhr Room Kaiser Capo, and I'm hoping to get a new batch of them before Christmas. So if you want any kind of Kaiser Capo, or if you want a Ruhr Room one in particular, it's a nice double color capo, which you don't see very often. You can let me know. Drop me a line, DM me somewhere on the socials, or sing@theruhrroom.com. I will be putting in an order between now and the end of the month for a batch of Kaiser Capos, or if you want any particular ones, half-cut capos, short-cut capos, classical guitar capos, or any of their funky designed or colored capos, please let me know, and I'll get that sorted for you by all means. So I just wanted to mention that some people knew that I had those, and some people didn't know that I had those. And a couple of more mentions. I got to make a couple of lovely videos recently. One was for this guy here over the years, Stephen Ha. That's if you haven't seen that video and listened to that song yet, look out for it on Stephen Ha's channel. Tatum Dua de Ron, or however you say that, but it's a gorgeous song. He's a great artist. And then you'll also find a video coming out on Eva the Rover's channel that we made at the Gens of Feastin recently. Stephanie Struck also came down to be a guest artist, so check that out as well. A really good show it was, and I was lucky enough to be able to get the job of making the video for that show. So she'll have a few videos out. She also very kindly is allowing me to have a video on the Ruhr Room channel as well, which is really cool. Delighted with that. So yeah, like I said, if anybody wants a Ruhr Room capo as well, folks, just let me know. We'll be putting in an order for a new batch of Kaiser capos. The same lifetime guarantee applies and all that good stuff. So that's what I wanted to mention while we're here, while we're looking back and talking about all the Ruhr Room stuff here tonight on the channel. So I don't know if Oystein Bernstein is there. I think I gave him a list or a link to come in and talk to us. If you are watching still, Oystein, let me know. Go into the green room and let me know, because we'll talk to you in a couple of minutes. First of all, I want to talk to another dear friend, a good neighbor who's living only across the road here. The Good Mojo, Stephen the Good Mojo, they call him, and he's a dear friend, great supporter of the channel. And let me just check the comments again for a second. Oh, you need a gold one. Okay, we can sort that out. For God, oh God. It's not a wine opener, Maria. Sorry, no. I suppose you could get away with it, though. You could manage it at a push. Excuse me. But yeah, got my Ruhr Room Kaiser Capo. Yes, you do indeed, Chris. Best one I ever owned. Thank you. Wine openers are eye openers, says Peter Arnout. Yeah, they are. I have a little Peter Arnout section coming up for you in a second as well. Excuse me. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Missing the link, mate. Well, I'll sort that out for you now. Øystein, check on your Facebook page there, and I'll get that link over to you. And if it's convenient to come in, have a couple of words, then we shall fix that. There he is. Just let me check something here. All right, I gotta give that man a link so he can get backstage. Bear with me. You might need Firefox or Chrome to make this work, depending on where you're watching from or working from, Øystein. But there is a link gone to your Facebook Messenger now. Have a look at that and drop in if you can. But anyway, in the meantime, I have a world premiere. I promised you a world premiere before the end of the show tonight. And my good buddy, Stephen the Good Mojo, is in the green room waiting there to talk to us about his brand new song. So let's bring him on stage and welcome Mocha.
Hello,
Hello,
man.
man.
Hello, people. Hey, Good Mojo.
Hello, crazy neighbor. How you doing, sir?
Hey, happy to see you for the 7th time this day.
Yeah, don't mention the war. Oh, stop. We finished the video today, and I had it all edited up, and we had it all recorded. And then I said to him, okay, here, take it on this stick. And we checked out the video in my studio today here in the room. And then he went home, and I went, oh wait, no, I gave him the burnt copy, and I immediately removed it off this editing software, and I realized I have no video.
That was fun.
That was fun. So you had to come all the way back from downtown Warscote, about 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very good. Very, very good.
Well,
how are you? What are you doing over there? Are you playing guitar?
It's been a very confusing day, Buurman.
Has it? Why?
Well, I didn't expect me to be on this stream to begin with. And I was running around like a peacock. Because I was so full of myself because the song was finished. And then the show started. And I saw all those great people like Davo and Anne. You know, I always talk about Anne.
You always talk about a big fan of Anne. I know you are.
Yeah, and then all the other people. And I'm very happy I'm back at being a normal farmer.
Yeah, you are. You're a song farmer.
Very good show. Congratulations to you. And to Louis Burrows.
Yes, Louis' birthday today. Yeah, that's right.
It is.
Yeah, well,
he's getting 82 today.
Is he 82 today? He is.
He still looks good.
Louis, he might be what he does for an 82-year-old. No, I think that was 85. That was Davo Senior. Louis a little younger. But listen to me. There's Øystein in the green room. He made it. How you doing, sir? I'll talk to you in a sec. It's great that all these people are dropping in. Really, really great. Hey, Mojo, got some lovely guitars on your walls, says Maria.
Yes, I have some news. You know my new guitar?
I do.
I sold it.
Already?
Yes, it's crazy. There's an American heavy metal band on the roads here in Flanders for the moment, and the guitar player was looking for a guitar to gig with. And as you know, he can gig with it.
So, I mean, he's going to like keep it in Belgium for gigs, or he's going to take it home, or are they?
It's possible I can get it back after he gigged with it. But he's a metal guy, a metal punk guy.
Okay.
So it could be good to relic it.
No, let him do that. Don't leave.
Yeah,
the
he'll do it. He will do
He'll
it.
do it.
I
If he's a
won't,
metal guy,
because it's
it'll be
very clean.
automatically. Yeah, it'll automatically be relic to say if he's a pirate. If he's
I'm a guitar nerd who really loves guitars, but I know they are own. Well, they have a soul, of course.
Sure.
Peter would be angry if I would say they don't. But
He's
I
watching
can
you
say
there, be
goodbye
careful.
to them.
Yeah, he's watching you there. Be careful. Yeah,
I
be
love
careful.
him.
We love Peter. Indeed, I'm going to play a song from Peter coming up in the show.
Oh, I totally adore his music. All of the music you played, like Jack is one of the best rhythm guitar players ever.
Sure, 100%, 100%, sir. And
he's a bit goofy, but he's a good guitar player.
Brilliant. He's brilliant. He is. And as are
Yes,
you. I mean,
yes.
you're playing guitar a long time yourself.
I love playing.
What's
I started out on my sister's guitar, a classic guitar.
Yeah.
But then I saw some crazy bands in the 90s who drilled holes in their guitar and all that. I did too.
Were you a rocker or a metal guy, or what is your background?
No. I was. My mother was a big music fan, and I grew up with music from Bob Dylan, Neil Young, and French music. And she was a very, very big fan of Gary Rafferty.
Of Jerry Rafferty.
Yeah, my mother
She had great taste.
went to London on her own to buy records from Gary Rafferty in Soho.
Oh my! What a story!
Yeah. Yes, I remember lots of times laying on the carpet, dreaming away on the music she played, because I was a lazy bastard, a lazy young man. Sorry.
Not anymore, of course.
No, I enjoy doing things.
You're always fixing guitars for people as well. You're a great guitar tech as well as everything else. But I want
not great, but I can repair small things.
You sure can. I think you're a great guitar player.
And I learn a lot from YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
Yeah, I watch the Fender Custom Shop for tips on how to repair some things.
Yeah, sure. And tell me this: we managed to. Thank you so much, by the way, for letting me play your video here tonight for the first time. We have a world premiere.
No, tell us it's you.
It's great to have it. Much appreciated.
It's an old song.
Tell us about it.
And I wanted to have a lot of feeling of pulling, like wanting something, or like it's not finished. And then I found this chromatic thing which worked for the song. And then I agreed to play it at your, and what you did with it was then another story. And then while we were making it and you producing it, I decided to play that bass on it and some harmonica. So it grew and it grew and it grew. And it's amazing.
I think it turned out really well. Like I said, I'm only an amateur producer and engineer.
But you
video maker. But I loved what we did. I loved filming it with you, and I loved making the musical part of it as well. It was good old fun. We did it relatively quickly, but it worked out. We worked a little. We some of your gig in the crossover, of course. We did some home video. People will see it now. I don't give too much away, but tell us the name of it again. Oh, there he is. There he is.
He's ready to. It's my K9 dog.
He's ready to see it.
Is he?
He sounds
tranquilo. He's from Mexico.
Bigger.
I have to speak Spanish. Tranquilo.
He sounds bigger than he is.
Piano. Is he too? Non c'è male. No, there's some people making noise outside. And,
that's what's going on.
He's ready to eat them.
Yeah, he's going to attack. So just give us a little bit of the background.
Song.
Yeah, the song title and a bit of the background of the story.
Well, the song title is it was made. The lyrics were made during COVID. as lots of music were.
As
It made
lots of
some
music
good
was.
music.
Yes.
But you have no. I was not a victim in COVID time. That I want. I just like everybody.
Sure.
But I had time to make music. But it took me a long time to finally make the total thing. I had some parts and from other things because I'm playing all the time.
Sure.
And and sometimes the pieces fall together, like in this one, and then after you produce it, not only the pieces got together, but it lifted it up amazingly, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, you went away happy today, and I'm happy you're happy. But we'll give it a spin.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank
know
you.
this is probably going to go up on your own channel and on your Facebook and stuff.
Oh yeah, but I have a very unprofessional YouTube channel because I'm not really into that. But I will put it up.
It'll be there for people to watch anyway. Yeah, in case it might get squashed. Videos get a bit squashed on live streams, but the HD version will be on your channel if anyone wants to check it out or share it.
Yeah, sure. It's out. It's free. It's no longer mine. It's
That's right. Yes, I know. What it was called? What was it called in Flemish? I'm just trying to find the title of it again.
Droom jij nog plannen?
Droom jij nog plannen? Do you dream of?
Do you still dream about planning things?
Dream about planning things, yeah.
Because the time stopped a bit. The time stopped in COVID, but actually it has to do about something more about the relationship I had who stopped.
Yes.
Because of things beyond our control.
And understood. Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, I'm like I said, I'm very proud to be part of this song and this video. Buddy,
you did an amazing job.
But so did you.
And I will for sure forget to pay you.
You will. You better. Yeah, I'll remind you. Don't worry.
What Dahi? What Dahi? What name?
I got a crossover hat from you today, so that's part payment anyway, right? You give me a nice
easy attack.
You give me a nice
thank you very much. And I really love the people on your show and the audience.
Well, yeah. Now they've
good
put a
luck
face
with all that you do, Buurman.
Thank you, brother. You're always in the chat and a great supporter, and you're also a channel member, which I appreciate very much.
The channel has the most pure music I ever hear. It's really made to be beautiful and not to sell well, but to be beautiful, and that's honest music.
That's all it's all about. Songwriter stuff I've always loved because, as you said, it's honest and true. And
it is very pure music. I love it.
Thank you, buddy. And we'll see each other down the road. We're literally down the road. I'll see you across the road one of these days. Here's your new video. Tot de volgende keer, matje.
Peace. Good mojo.
Good mojo, sir. Here we come. World premiere.
Big love.
Songs from the...
Enjoy my video. Thank you.
All right, buddy. We will give it a spin. Droom jij nog plannen? From the Good Mojo and Izzy. Let's give it a go. Give it a lash. Bye.
Wie ben jij en wie ben ik? Droom jij nog plannen? Hey, wie ben jij en wie ben ik? Door de tijd zijn wij verbannen. Waar is het nut van de ijdelheid? Dat zijn we kwijt. Waar is het nut van de ijdelheid? Voor altijd. Wie ben jij? Wie ben ik? Moeten wij berusten? Jouw mond, mijn mond, onze lippen die raken houden warme kusten. Waar is het nut van de ijdelheid? Dat zijn we kwijt. Waar is het nut van nooit meer zullen kussen. Wat is het nut van de ijdelheid? Van de ijdelheid. Wat is het nut van de ijdelheid? Voor altijd. Wie ben jij? Wie ben ik? Moeten wij berusten? Wie ben jij? Droom jij nog mannen?
Yes, world premiere. Good mojo. Dream jij nog plannen? And we finished that today, just today. Thank you very much, Stephen, for allowing me to premiere that on the show tonight. Much appreciated. Good mojo, says our boy in Germany. And brilliant, says Phil Hogg. And a mooi title, ook, says Katja. Brilliant, it was indeed. So there we go, Stephen, a good mojo, and his brand new song and video. I want to play one more song for you because I not only do I love the song, but I love the person as well. Her name is Claire Boswell, and back when she was in the game, which she's kind of out of now, she's teaching yoga and doing lots of stuff over in Worcestershire in England, and I run a thing called the Ruhr Room Rambles, where I go out on location and whenever I can try to film musicians in their natural habitat, whether it's a live concert or just drag them into in this case, up into the upstairs room of an Irish bar and get them to sing a song. And so you can check out the playlist. But I'm going to play it for you here now. It's a wonderful song, and then we're going to hopefully go to Norway and catch up with the great Øystein Bernstein after this song. Her name is Claire Boswell, and she is an amazing singer-songwriter. And this was one of her amazing songs that I managed to video while she was out in Europe. I think it was on New Year's Day 2020 or 2019, something like that. It was only one of the first, if not the first, Ruhr Room Rambles videos while we are going back in time and going back in nostalgia. But let's have a listen to Claire Boswell. I'll play her for you now. She might be watching over from England. I will she let us know if she is. Oh yeah, Peter says the practice song Paracha. That's going back to Peter to Mojo's song there. Thank you, Peter. We got a song from you coming up before we go as well. Thanks for sticking with us, folks. I know it's a long stream tonight, but fair play to you for hanging in there. The art on my wall is fantastic. Yeah, Maria Little's art. There you go. That's from Quant. Anyway, we were going to Claire Boswell. I'm going to find her video and give it a spin. And here she goes, just like this. No, not like that. Like this.
He's a man with little but memories, memories of 1,000 roads. She's a woman whose passion he stirred so briefly, many moons ago, searching for something undefined, something to give meaning to the rest of his life. He takes to the road once again. He takes to the road once again. He showed her how to love. He showed her how to live. He showed her not to take more than you can give. He told her how often visiting that place where they spent just a few days and nights wrapped in each other's embrace, cherishing the memory of that strange wandering man. She decides it's time to find him if she can, the man who changed her world, the man who changed her world. He showed her how to love, he showed her how to live, he showed her not to take more than you can give. He taught her how to smile when everything goes wrong. He told her not to stare too long at the sun. And just for days, and just for days. He showed her how to love, he showed her how to live, he showed her not to take more than you can give. He taught her how to smile when everything goes wrong. He told her not to stare too long at the sun. And just for days, and just for days, and just for days, and just for days.
How good is that? That is Claire Boswell, folks, from England, and yeah, one of the very first Rua Room Rambles there on the channel. One of the very first back in 2018, I'd say, early 19, perhaps. That was excellent, Claire, and a wonderful recording for the ages. Thank you, Phil. Much appreciated. A big round of applause there from Chris as well. Yeah, I love that version. I love her performances and her songs. Love the idea of the Rua Room Rambles. Thank you, Phil. There's a whole playlist there of about 100 plus, 100 anyway, videos of me recording stuff on location when I can, when I'm out and about, whether it's in Norway or whether it's in Ireland or Germany, wherever I may be. I know some of you have done that, and I know Claudia has done one in Berlin as well, and check that out. Claudia Nentwich's song is on the channel there. But look at we're closing in on the final furlong, and before I do, I want to invite one more guest in. and it looks like he's there ready to roll. I see his guitar in hand and his capos coming out of the wazoo and the whole lot. You see him in the green room there. He's after eating all the blue M&Ms in the green room. So he's either in Hell, Norway, or he's in Fredrikstad in Norway, I believe. But he's an old buddy, a great songwriter and performer, and a cool dude. Øystein Bernsten, come in, ground control to Major Tom. Well, look who it is. I'll unmute you. Oh, hey, there you are. It's my fault.
Do you hear me?
Now I do. Hello, sir.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
How are you? Thanks for hanging around.
Lovely to be here. I'm good. I'm in my parents' house.
Oh, you're down in Fredrikstad?
There's a picture of Fredrikstad in the back here.
Oh, there you are. Look at it. I was in that house too. A fine house it is, and do give lots of love to your parents.
No worries.
Your fan is down there from.
They're listening in. So yeah.
Hi, folks. You had a busy day today. You were down for you got your first Holy Communion today, I heard, did you?
Yeah, me.
About time, yeah.
Me, yes.
It's about time you got your first Holy Communion.
Well, thankfully, it was my my goddaughter.
Lovely.
So yeah.
So you had a good day.
Yeah, definitely a good day.
A few old, maybe.
A little one now, anyways.
Oh, the Jesus, right, Sláinte boy.
Sláinte.
That's what we're here for. We're here for a good time, not a long time. It's great to have you. Great to have you for dropping in. I know it's getting late. It's getting late, but it's lovely that you're here and we're able to stop by to say hi and maybe sing us a song. I didn't expect you to have the guitar with you and everything, but that's great. So we
I've been here for gigs as well, you know. So there
right.
you see.
Oh, look at him getting the head in.
That's Mr. Burston right there.
Hello, Mr. Hi.
Hi. I can't.
Great to see you again.
I can't hide him. I'm trying.
You can't hide him. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. He's welcome in, as is your mum. Lovely to see you again. Hi.
Hi.
Great to see you. Good evening to you all. Yeah, but you had a great old time in Fredrikstad today with your.
Oh yes,
big family time.
Me and Nora came down yesterday, and I had a gig yesterday, and I did a gig this morning as well in the city center of Fredrikstad, and it was fantastic weather for September. 28 degrees. And,
beautiful.
Sunny, so it was.
So
wonderful.
The Norwegians will be going mental in 28 degrees of heat.
Yes.
Pure mental.
Thankfully, down here they love my my ferryman rendition in Norwegian. So
yeah, they sure do. You translated Pete St. John's famous song.
Yep.
The little boats are gone from the crest of Liffey.
Yeah.
The ferrymen are stranded on the quays. It's called the ferryman, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. It's all coming back to me now. What was the name of that lovely venue that we played in Fredrikstad years ago together?
The Blue Grotto. Blå Grotta.
Blue Grotta. Blue Grotto. Wow, yeah.
It's a lovely place.
It was 100 years ago. Feels like another lifetime. But we had good times.
15, I think. So yes.
Was it? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. When you think of it, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. We were both young back then.
We're both young. We were both young and needed the money.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now we're older and need the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It was great, but we had good times in your hometown, up your other hometown, Hell, the boy from the county Hell. We had some great times in Hell in Norway too, and I remember the Hell burgers and lots of great gigs up there.
They're selling the Hell thing more than they should, possibly, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And
I know
the fact that we have a place in Norway called Hell is simply magical, and we get a lot of Americans, tourists, and also from the defense forces in the U.S. coming over, since we have the military base at Varnes right next to Hell.
Yes, yeah, of course you do.
And they buy this, they eat it raw. It's
no.
The fact that we have the train station with the big sign there.
Yeah.
Hell God's
God's Expedition. Yeah, I have a few photographs with me at that station. God's Hell's
You know
and
it's going to sell. You know
absolutely, it's wonderful though, and of course, you know, you can say that Hell freezes over at least once a year as well.
Oh, it does. It does. More than once a year.
Thanks, by the way, for I shared it, but you did a version of my song recently there, Loving All the Rain, and you put it up on your social media. So I'll say thanks again now, face to face.
Oh, that's just
with you.
It's my utter pleasure, because it is simply a wonderful song.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I much appreciate you doing it. What do you think of the singing first today? You're going to try one live?
We can.
You can give it a go. I had a video lined up, but if you try it live, great, and you can entertain your parents.
Have a video? What do you have lined up?
Well, I had the Fate of the Rose lined up but you can also do something live while you're sitting there, and you can entertain your parents at the same time.
Well, we can do something. Well, let's see where we end up. I have two shortcut capo.
You have the Rurum capo and you have the shortcut there.
Rurum capo as well, yes.
But not only that, you have one of the last remaining in the world. Not only the shortcut capo, but you've got the K lever, the squeaky K lever capos.
It's a squeaky here as well.
Oh yeah, the squeaky, but they're like hen's teeth. You can't get them anymore, I believe. But you and I probably have the last two remaining K lever Kaisers in the world.
I think we do. But being home in Fredrikstad, I wanted to sort of. It's a little bit a long one, but I took an old Irish traditional song back in the day. I think it was around 2005 when my good friend, which I am now the godfather of one's child, that had her confirmation today. When he got married back in 2005, I wrote a song for the couple. They're not married anymore, but who cares?
Doesn't matter.
The song is still about love, and it's quite nice. and it's sort of semi about Fredrikstad as well.
Lovely. So you're able to connect both. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it an English title, or is it in Norwegian, or is it English?
It's an English title. It's called The Lonesome Hours of Autumn. I think
know this one. I know this one. Love this one.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to do it with a shortcut capo on it.
Beautiful.
We'll see where we end up.
Well, I put you on full screen and you go for it, sir. The stage is yours.
We'll try. In the lonesome hours of autumn, with November on the rise, I walk along the river in the wind as cold as ice, and thoughts I wander freely as I see your charming smile, with your open arms to greet me. You have my heart beguiled. In my younger days are over, I dreamed once to become, to travel the wide world over, where horizons beat the sun. But the road for me to travel was not far distant shores, the house of care and wisdom, where my love runs through the doors. Oh, oh, lonesome no more, lonesome no more. As the gentle leaves have fallen, hiding footsteps from the past, stormy winds are blowing, bringing winter home at last. Thoughts ride on summer as the autumn waves goodbye. There's a church down by the river, fading in the August light. And as the darkness wraps around me, and the star shines lonely glow, city lights reflecting in the river as I go. In dreams I wander gently down the aisle for all to see, to tell you that I love you, and mine you'll always be. Oh, lonesome no more, lonesome no more, lonesome no more, lonesome no more. Thereabouts, I think.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. I love that song.
I
Always
don't know
have.
how the sound was though.
Yeah, it always gets a bit squashed in the internet, but you probably have it on your own YouTube channel anyway, do you? So people can find you. Maybe you do. I don't know.
I actually think it's on the Ruhr and Ramos.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, that's probably where they'll find it because you did. I think you did it live there too.
Yeah.
Lots of great comments coming in there. Like Phil Hogg says, terrific, and Cassius says, love your voice, and
fantastic.
we have a man there called Johnny Bean from Santa Cruz, where they make great guitars as well. He says he never saw the shortcut capo before, but he's going to have to get one. He's a guitarist, so there we go. So we converted Johnny to Kaiser shortcut capos. There you converted him. That's lovely. Yeah. Cut capos big in the US.
I would like to say hello to Uncle Doc.
Look who's there, Mona. Hey. Hi. Long time no see.
Oh, yeah.
That's so sweet.
She's a big girl now.
She's a big girl now. I was saying little Mona earlier, but she'd almost beat you up at this stage now, bud. You got to be careful.
She might just do that. Yes.
Yeah, Phil Hogg's going to check out those shortcut capos as well. Brilliant.
Yeah, he should.
Johnny, he should.
And if he can find them.
Yeah, the K lever, they won't fight the K levers. This is one where they engage the low E string. Usually, you gotta get the finger behind it for your E minor.
Oh, yeah.
I have a full tutorial video, guys, on the channel if you want to check out the shortcut technique stuff. But they are great for open sound stuff and just for writing songs. Yeah.
I've been using this a lot lately, and it is fantastically easy to learn to play good sounding stuff.
Yeah, because you have the 6 finger stuff, and then you can lift the finger and you have your dad galley shapes. So it's dad gad in the key of E, right? That's really good. And then, but of course, all normal chords work in front of it, except for maybe E minor, where you have to go behind it or use that.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It is a mighty good addition if you can get hold of
If you can get hold of one. Mark says he's seen one for the dobro too. I haven't, but guitar aficionados would know. But it's great. Lovely that we were able to do that and at least show us the gorgeous sound of the shortcut capo. I want to thank you for just dropping in here. I know it's not a not a long chat, but we do have a longer chat on the interview series. If you want to go back and check out Einstein, check out his music, folks. Go and subscribe to his YouTube channel if you can. I'll leave a link to everybody tonight, as always, in the info section below, folks. It'll be after the show, or you might see it tomorrow when it processes, but it'll be there. Links to everybody will be there.
It's a pleasure as always, Dahi.
Lovely to chat to you. Johnny's asking, what are the capos called again? They're called Kaiser Shortcut. Johnny, you get them in that's an open G one as well, by the way, which makes a sort of an A shape, Johnny. You won't get them with the levers anymore, I don't think. Maybe secondhand somewhere. But all you need to do really is get your finger behind the capo when you're playing instead of the lever. It's just kind of but Kaiser, on the Kaiser website, Johnny, you'll find them, Kaiser Shortcut capos. Oh dear, the boys are talking guitar. Katja's bored already. Look, she wants to. We had no fiddle chat. Sorry, Katja. She wants fiddle talk.
Oh yeah. Love you, Katja. It was lovely to see you as well tonight.
Yeah, great to see you all tonight. I'm going to move on and play a little bit from Peter Arnaut before I sign off here. But thanks again, Øystein, very, very much. Love to all the family, and I hope to get over and see you. I keep saying it, but yeah, probably next year. I want to come back to Helen and
just before we leave, I think about doing a tour in Belgium. You should be supporting that.
You want to come over?
Yeah, I do.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I can certainly put you in the Rue Room anyway, and we can do a live stream and maybe a couple other things. Yeah, but you keep me posted, and we can.
I will.
We'll certainly make it happen.
I will stress you on that.
Yeah, I know you will. Tusen tak.
Have a good one.
Had a gut, and see you soon. Love to everybody, all the family there behind you. And there she is. I put you on big screen. Hold on, look at it. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Mona. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Had a gut. Tusen tak. See you, folks. Brilliant. The brilliant Øystein Berntsen and family, indeed, jumping in there for a song, and looking forward to seeing you in Belgium, hopefully, says Katja, and me too. Pete Kennedy does music history lessons between songs, does he, Mark? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Excellent stuff to meet Øystein and his family. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, beautiful people from a beautiful part of the world. My Viking home, Norway. Got to get back and maybe do a bit of hiking and camping and a bit of and annoy Øystein. And yeah, it's brilliant. Thanks very much, Mr. Bernstein, for being here. I want to talk about my dear buddy, my great buddy, Peter Arnaut, before we head away. He's got a wonderful album out. Maria Little made the photography on this album. About, I suppose, nearly 2 years ago at this stage, maybe I think it's about 2 years, that I decided in my wisdom to try to become Peter Arnaut's manager. Doing a terrible job. I couldn't manage to piss up on a brewery, as they say. But Peter is a fantastic singer-songwriter. Peter who, go away you. You know exactly who. And we did one of the things we did when we did have gigs, and we have gigs now and again. We're looking for gigs. If you want to book us, book Peter, please do. We did a lovely little interview, and I'm going to play a little clip from it now before I play his song. We were down at the Durango Sessions, and it's in Flemish, but it's for the Flemish people, really. But here is a little 2-minute clip of Peter, and he's just chatting about his music and his guitar and his tunings and his love for what he does. Before I play his wonderful song, here is Peter being interviewed at the Durango Sessions a couple of years ago now, but it's nice to look back on it. See what you think.
Om het interview te geven en we gaan hem de kleren van het lijf vragen. Goedenavond, Peter.
Goedenavond.
Hallo. Ja. Hoe kom je bij die manier van spelen? Laat me dat eens even uitleggen.
Ik heb het is voor te beginnen een eigen tuning, zo.
Ja, en, het was vertel.
Ja, en eigenlijk is dat zo begonnen dat ik vroeger, toen ik met de gitarist van Melnik een akoestisch duo had, hadden we zo nummers in de gewone stemming en dan nummers dat ik drop D speelde, gewoon de 2. Ja. En dan op een bepaald moment had ik nieuwe snaren gelegd en dan had ik zo, best dat ik de snaren aan het leggen was, op een bepaald moment op een andere stemming uitgekomen. Dat was puur toeval. En dan had ik daar onmiddellijk een nummer in eigenlijk.
Maar ja.
Een stuk muziek en ik hield daar enorm van.
En dat was een drop?
Nee, dat is nu eigenlijk is dat, ja, ik heb maar 2 noten, een re en een la.
Ja,
dus en dat was eigenlijk, voor mij was dat zo fantastisch om dat te spelen. En dan heb ik heel lang met Dirk Lus, de gitarist, gespeeld dat ik 3 gitaren mee had. Eén in de gewone stemming, één in de drop D en dan één in de tiende stemming voor dat één nummer.
Ja.
Maar dat was vrij lastig, want
ik ken het,
mijn geest werkt niet zo rap als de meeste mensen. En dat was te moeilijk om te switchen. En daarmee heb ik dan, denk ik, zoiets van een 20 jaar geleden of zo, heb ik gekozen om enkel die stemming te doen. En dat is ook een beetje gekomen omdat ik op dat moment, het zal al langer zijn, mijn gitaar op mijn pad kwam. Die was er, dat is echt...
Ja, maar ja, ik moet het toegeven, ik zou ze ook als lief willen.
Ja, maar ik zei, ze is zo in mijn handen gestoten en ik dacht van, maar wat voor stuk stoelfout komt hij hier af? Maar van het moment dat ik ze vast had, ik had nog geen noot gespeeld, had ik zoiets van, wauw, die handen gingen weg. Van, nee, die laat ik nooit meer los. En heb ik eigenlijk gekozen om enkel in die stemming met alfa, dat is een alfa gitaar, te spelen. En ik heb daar heel lang over gedaan om daar zo mijn weg in te vinden. Ik heb mij eigenlijk zo, zonder er mee bezig te zijn, een soort van beperking opgelegd. Dat ik enkel in die stemming speel.
Maar welke tuning is het nu precies, als ik dat even mag?
Zeker. Het is DAD, maar ik speel het nog een keer.
Dus Dead in plaats van Dead Gate is het Dead.
Maar eigenlijk is het niet Dead, bij mij is het zeker eigenlijk.
En dan, dus een halve toon lager.
Yeah. Here he is. That's him talking about his guitar. Guitar aficionados. It's an alpha guitar he's playing, marketed once upon a time by Martin Guitars. He plays Dad, D-A-D, but a half a tone down, just in case you're wondering. Here is his song called Can You Feel My Love, recorded in the Ruhr Room. Love this track. Love the man himself. Let me find the file. Peter Arnout, Can You Feel My Love? Before we finish off the gig tonight.
I don't need a crowd to set my soul on fire. No fools allowed in this ghost empire. There's a big black man calling me a liar. Don't walk away, he said, say what you have to say. I don't need a crowd. I don't need a crowd. I don't need a crowd to set my soul on fire. Can you feel my love shining over you? Can you feel true love shining over you? There's a pretty young girl holding back the glue. Sometimes I don't know who I think I'm talking to. Can you feel my love? Can you feel my love? Can you feel my love shining over you? We could turn the tide if it's not too late. We could turn the tide with a lot of faith. We could turn the tide. We could turn the tide. We could turn the tide with a lot of faith. Can you feel my love? Can you feel my love?
And you feel his love. Peter Arnout, the legendary. Wonderful to be associated with that man on my own little level. Looking for gigs for him, as always. If you want to book him for a world tour, let me know. Let me know and put on my eyes here. We feel your love, sweet soul. Thank you for sharing your extraordinary music, says Maria Little. Absolutely. And I cut off Chris's comment there a bit early. When I saw him first heard Peter, very first time was a jaw-dropping moment. Met him in Ghent a year ago, 2 years ago at the Rommelmarkt. Purchased 2 CDs after a long chat. There you go. Yeah, he's a fantastic man, fantastic soul. Great story, Chris. I can imagine. This is brilliant. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, galactic and beautiful, says Stephen the Good Mojo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, we're nearly there. If you've stuck with us for 2.5 hours, folks, you're legends, absolute legends. Whoever's been here from the beginning of this epic live stream for the 6th anniversary, I'll drink to your health. Santé. It's not a Westmalle, by the way. I'm on the Omer tonight. The Omer Simpson, as I call it. We're back again Wednesday is the next live stream with the lovely Linda Story from Colorado, and we have another one more song before we're all legends. Yeah, absolutely, pure legends, Phil, pure legends. Peter is a lovely man, says Katja. He sure is, and what a talent. Sure is. Cheers behind everyone. Thank you, Phil. Thank you very much. Looking forward to your live stream. I will leave a link to your channel in the Omer Simpson. Exactly. You're drinking off of it, Mark. Omer Simpson is what you become. Absolutely. Omer, check it out if you can get it. If you can get it, buy it. 8.5%, lads. You won't drink more than 2, I guarantee you. I'm looking forward to meeting you two next week in Ghent, Chris. Very much so. Very much so. Can't wait to see you and the gang and Rebbe Jack, and we'll all head over to a beautiful open mic in Ghent. But before we do, we had a live streaming festival here, 8 days, 8 singer-songwriters to celebrate this 6th anniversary. I brought in 8 songwriters. They all performed a full set of their songs here. We live streamed it. You can go back. I urge you to go back and have a look. Everything is playlisted on the channel, folks, and I hope you'll give it an old thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe. Or almost after that I burped there. Excuse me. Yes, I did. It's getting late, and I'm full of Omer. Yeah, I urge you to go back and check out the Songwriter Festival. We had 8 great days, and go and check it out. And one of the big moments from that was a fella who gave me this T-shirt, Kleine Geluk, a little bit of luck. He's a great singer-songwriter from where I live here at the moment, Warscott, aka Leavagem. His name is Eve Moons, and Eve Ypsilon. Ypsilon is his stage name. He translated a beautiful Luca Bloom song called The Beauty of Everyday Things. The beauty of everyday things. And he made a great Flemish version, and he played it out. And I'm gonna play out this live stream with this song. And yeah, it's a wonderful track. It's in Flemish. You'll get the gist. Check out Luca Bloom's song as well. Luca has an album about 50 songs and after a 50-year career at the moment. 50 songs, 50 years, and I believe this song is on that album. Big thank you to everybody who took part in the stream or who watched the stream live tonight. It was an epic one. I had a blast. I'm going to finish my Omer now and go back and rewatch some of it. I will put some links after the show, folks. You'll find links to everybody. Didn't put the links in yet because I wasn't sure if everybody could make it. Thanks to a million to all the live chatters who were able to drop in from all over the world, from Norway to England to Belgium. Much appreciated. Love you lots. Well done, Dee, and congrats. Thank you, Katja. Thank you for the chat. Very much appreciated. In Kleine Nachtmusic, Mark Smith. Oh, there's a man who speaks a bit of Netherlands. Absolutely. Please subscribe to the channel, folks. Give us a follow on social media at the Roar Room there to be kept up to speed with all the stuff that's going on, all the live streams, all the stuff you'll find firsthand on my pages at THERUA or OOM, the Roar Room. There you go. I put it in there in case you want to check it out at the Ruhr Room is Facebook and Instagram. Please check it out. Thank you for all the likes, subscriptions. Thank you if you're a channel member. I very much appreciate it. Very, very much. Absolutely awesome people. And thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for subscribing. Here's to another 6 or 7 or maybe 10 years. Who knows where the channel will go. I'm going to leave you with this song. We'll see you hopefully Wednesday for the Raving with Ruhr number 105. I think it's something like that. And you're very welcome. Who's that? Ronald Rietman, hartelijk bedankt, sir. Thank you for being here. Fantastic company, says Einstein. A blast from start to finish. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. No stopping, says Phil Hogg. And good night there from Katya. But check out this last song, folks. It's fantastic. He's a great artist. He plays a lot of the arrangements, the music on these tracks himself, from drums to keyboards to guitars to vocals to songwriting. He goes by the name of Ypsilon, and I'm going to play out with this beautiful song. Until we meet again, thank you for spending your Saturday night here with me on the 6th anniversary of Songs from the Ruhr Room. Thanks to all the great live chatters, and thank you if you were in the live chat, doing the do, much appreciated. If you're watching the rewatch, thank you very much as well. Feel free to share it out, let people know about the Ruhr Room, so we build this channel into something big. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely weekend, what's left of it. And here is Ypsilon. Once I find the file, getting old, lads. Need the eyes. I need the eyes. Ypsilon. Kleine Gelukje, aka Luca Bloom, song The Beauty of Everyday Things. Tot de volgende keer. Have a good night. Till the next time. Take care.
Ik hou van de geur van de regen op het asfalt van mijn straat. Na een zwoele zomeravond, een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Geen plaats op de parking, straks kom ik weer te laat. Gelukkig geeft de trein vertraging, een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Van een lange reis naar het zuiden, terug naar huis geraakt. Frietjes van de frituur, een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Steeds weer onderweg, naar de eindmeet die niet bestaat. Maar stilstaan bij de schoonheid van een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Gelukje, gelukje, klein gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Gelukje, gelukje, klein gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Een latte bestellen bij Starbucks, die naar karamel en liefde smaakt. Ze hebben mijn naam juist geschreven, een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. De 11e van de 11e maand, als de klok om 11 uur slaat, tikt de grond 11 minuten later, een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Steeds weer onderweg, naar de eindmeet die niet bestaat. Maar stilstaan bij de schoonheid van een gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Gelukje, gelukje, klein gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Gelukje, gelukje, klein gelukje die de dag beter maakt. thank you for streaming live. Listen to the songs I play. Without Diet Rua, I wasn't here anyway. Songs from the Rua room, where even people like me sing. Makes me feel like Luca Bloom and his beauty of everyday things. The beauty, the beauty, the beauty of everyday things. The beauty, the beauty, the beauty of everyday things. Gelukje, gelukje, klein gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Gelukje, gelukje, klein gelukje die de dag beter maakt. Bedankt en hopelijk tot ziens. Vergeet morgen niet af te stemmen. 4 uur, Birdie Belgium. Dank u aan Diet Rua. Bedankt om te kijken. En hopelijk tot later. Bye. Hopelijk tot ziens, tot hoors. Geniet nog van die mooie dag.